How's it going, everyone? It's bad when you've just put a t-shirt on for a YouTube video and done a shave. I'm getting vainer. But yeah, I just wanted to give a quick update. So, change of plan. I'm not moving to super middleweight now. The reason why is there's only one name at super middleweight domestic level, and that's Callum Simpson. He's the only guy what would bring the hype for me to move down. Not like I'm a big name or anything, but he'd be on it one I'd move down for. It don't make financial sense. Plus, I like to be in big fights, and at light heavyweight, that is where I want to be. And I know I've said in past, I'm not big enough. But like, I've been doing my diet myself, and I've been getting on scales, and my body's been like an ironing board, and that's my fault. Sometimes you learn too late, and as long as you learn, that's all that matters. So I just wanted to come in here, instead of doing loads of interviews and running my time down, I thought I'd do it direct here. So yeah, I've got a nutritionist on board, probably seen my other videos, and he's going to sculpt my body bigger. And it looks like my manager for me today, Eating, it's going to be end of September, October time I'm going to be fighting. We've put out fights to people. We've put out Darren Till. We've put out to the Ty Mitchell. We just tested as watering misfits, see if we could get an opportunity there. They're paying well, I've heard. But that Mams Taylor did an interview and he said they need another couple of fights before they fight me, which is understandable, to be fair. But yeah, my body's going to be... I've been working hard for weeks now, running, training every day. So yeah, hopefully this new dietitian, we're going to get a sculpted Liam Cameron, a sculpture. It's going to be like chiseling stone. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, the update is going to be September, October. So I just wanted to give a quick run through, like, the journey so far, the 2 years I've been back in the sport. So 2 years ago I was 19 stone with stage 2 blood pressure. Weren't even allowed to box till I got this blood pressure down. So if you think from where I've come from to now, like I said, I didn't have a pot to piss in. And I'm doing this YouTube channel to give my story and to share it with others. I want to be one of them guys what you can look to and say, oh look, he didn't have a penny 2 years ago. He used to be an alcoholic. He used to have a drug addiction. We change. He changed his life. He bought his house. He's now got money in bank. And yeah, I just wanted to do it to inspire people, something I can motivate, because I used to watch Joe Rogan, David Goggins, I had him on 24/7, and it helps. It gives you that motivation, but you need more than motivation to come back. You need willpower, drive, purpose. You need to get a purpose in life. Mine were seeing my kids were nothing and my family struggling, and it were only me what we're gonna ever get them something in life. I had to do a quick relocation. My son follows me everywhere, so he's playing FIFA now, he's keeping him occupied. But yeah, going back on topic, why I look small, and I thought to myself, do you know what? Make it easier, go to super middle, I'll be bigger at that weight. It's only because I boxed Ben Whittaker, what's like 6'4", and I'm like 6'2". But yeah, I wanted to come, share my story, see how it goes. I think I've got 1,000 subscribers now. That's like in 5 days and like 5,000 views a video. And I'm just getting a little test to see what it does. I don't want to come on here talking that and like talking to 30, 40 people. But I have got a good following. And do you know what? Every day when I go on my Instagram and I see people what message me, and I don't know if other boxers get this, it might be everyone, and I might be just thinking, oh, it's targeted as me. But the amount of support, the messages is crazy. And I'm so grateful for people to take a liking to me. Do you know what I mean? It makes your purpose worth even more. Get people messaging me struggling and stuff, and their stories and what they've done in their life, and I just read it and I think, wow. But yeah, that's my journey so far. Like I said, I've been back 2 years. I can't get camera eye contact because I feel showing up for myself, but I'm plodding on. So what I was saying is, and yeah, the best thing I did, what if people are listening to this video and they're like thinking, like I used to watch and I used to think, has he done it? Has he done it? And you know, the main thing what helped me was stopping drinking. Listen, this is where my bar, I used to go at bar. I used to have a triple vodka. Sometimes raw, sometimes with a tiny bit of cola in it. And I used to have a Sambuca shot. So I'd nick that and have the Sambuca shot. I used to get myself in some bad states. And I used to come home. And that's where the bad stuff started. That were the bad stuff. But them days are gone. It's like I'm a broken record. But it's not. I can't get this story out any more than what I'm trying to. I stopped and that changed my life. The way I looked at life were way better than I ever did. I saw more clear. I knew what I wanted. Like 2 years ago, I never thought I'd feel that changing room, that nerves and the atmosphere of the place and that smell. There's a smell of boxing. I don't know what it is, but people who have boxed will know this. There's a smell when you get to arena. And I never thought I'd ever get back to that. So I had my comeback fight October. I think it was October 9th on a local show in Sheffield. Sold a few tickets. And at the time, to me, what I got, the money were great. It were absolutely great. I thought, this is all right. But in reality, it were peanuts. It were absolute peanuts. So again, like, your mindset changes as you go on and you get more better and successfuler. And your goal bar goes higher. So I had that fight. I think I was cruiserweight. I come in at cruiserweight on day weighing. And after 2 rounds, I was knackered. I think I was in gym like 10 months, something daft like that. And I was shattered. I think I won by 1 point. But the kid were good. He was Scottish international, won the championships and stuff. And I won that, and I thought, after the fight, I thought, I've not got it no more. Not that I might not have ever have had it, but I thought, I've not got it. I need to pack in fast or so I'm going to get hurt. So following Monday come, I thought, do you know what? I'm going to go back in gym. I'm addicted to it. I'm addicted to sport. Come back, trained like mad. Then I boxed a guy called Harry Matthews. I think, were it Harry Matthews? Yeah, it were Harry Matthews. And I already boxed Harry Matthews a couple of, like 5 years ago, 6 years ago. And back then, Harry Matthews could fight, you know. could put up a fight. He was like top 10 in Britain. And now he's on journeyman role, so he just goes there, does his thing and gets out. So I blew Harry Matthews out in a round, so I thought, I'm back again, I'm back. Felt 100 mile an hour, felt great. Carried on training again, no time off. I boxed Hussein Ataba, my manager and trainer, sent me him over. I think he had like 16, 17 wins with loads of knockouts. I'm thinking, African, they can bang these Africans. It's got a bit of knockout ratio. Ended up being not very good, to be fair. I blew him out in a round. Then that were it then. I thought, top at world here, I'm going out way. Then I were in gym, done my training session. Get a phone call. My trainer got a phone call. Lee Eaton. I love it when Lee Eaton rings. When it got you a fight, 6 weeks' time. Wasserman Show, Channel 5. I thought, oh, go on then, who is it? Said Lyndon Arthur. So I thought, yes, it's a name, Lyndon Arthur. He's a good fighter. He's just boxed Bivol for world titles. Let's show people I've still got it. Trained like mad. Trained unbelievable. I believed in myself. Lyndon Arthur were an IBO world champion and boxed for, like I said, Bivol, Dimitri Bivol for belts. I thought, if I beat him, I've changed my life here. It were always that fight, last 3 fights, you're going to change your life. Win this, you're going to change your life. Win that, you're going to change your life. And I boxed him, and it were an hard fight. It was such an hard fight. I'd have to throw about 20 punches, combinations. Then what were mad about Lyndon is his jab. It were like a right hand hitting me all the time. So like, my nose was smashed to bits. It's still suffering now from it. But what a fight it were. I lost on a split decision that fight. And to be fair, the money-wise, again, were bang on. At that time, I thought, I've made it. I've proper made it. I'm going to buy this house. And looking back, it was terrible. But it was the dream to change my life. Always the dream to change my life. Then lost on a split decision. One judge had it me. One judge had it Lyndon close. Then the foreign judge had it Lyndon nearly every round. I was like, oh my God. I didn't get ripped off, but I thought at the time, they've proper stitched me up, that judge. Don't give me a fair shot. So that got me a bit of clout. I thought, keep on it, Liam, you've just done that. I think I was 9 months back at this time, fighting, not training, fighting. That was my 9th month activation of boxing. So I think 2 months went by. I was still in gym, training hard. Lee Eaton phones me, do you fancy this Ben Whittaker fight? Now, I didn't really know much about Ben Whittaker, how good he were, because when he were coming through amateur, I were banned, so I didn't really watch boxing. I can remember him as this blonde-haired kid what went to Olympics. That's really it. And I watched a couple of his fights, his showboat, and they pop up on Instagram. And it was funny what he were doing, like taking mick out his opponents. And he is good. He's a world-class operator. You can't not say in. So I went, yeah, I'll fight him. I'll fight this Ben Whittaker. So about 3 days went by. I said, what's happening with this fight? He went, oh, it's nearly done fight. You'll probably get an announcement next week, following week or 2 weeks. I thought, buzzing. I went home that night and I'm sat on this bed watching telly. TV's over there. I'm not going to show you the state of bedroom at a minute because it's getting done house. So sat watching telly. My fire stick, not that it's a dodgy box, so it's just a normal fire stick. So it stopped working. So I thought, I'll go on my phone. Looks on it. My face is on it. Ben Whittaker in Saudi, Arthur Beterbiev and Bivol. So that's how I found out. I didn't really know that we're on that show. And my heart were banging like boof, boof, boof. So then next day I went to the gym. Me and my trainer were jumping all over, we were buzzing. I couldn't wait for it. Flew out to Saudi. It was unbelievable experience. I ain't been away for like 5 years with circumstances. So just feeling a different country, it was buzzing. Seeing all these famous people there. People I've watched on TV. Like, I was just happy to be there. So, yeah, I got to Saudi. Food were amazing. I don't really struggle to make weight these days. I do it correct. Not that it's the professional way, but now I am doing it the professional way. Like I say, I got nutritionists, but back then I was just eating so little and not fueling my body right. So I boxed Ben. The arena were massive. It was so big. I can remember sat down having my breakfast because Arthur Beterbiev's my favourite fighter. So I'm sat down having my breakfast and he's on the next table just sipping a coffee, this Arthur, and I'm like nodding my head at him, giving him a stare like that. He's not bothered. He's just having his coffee. Then I say, "You all right?" Then he goes, "Oh, hello." So yeah, get in ring, box Ben. I thought, I'm a bit nervous for this. Switched on. Then get to ring, do my ring walk, and I thought, you know what? If I win this fight, I've changed my life here. So I boxed. I'm not going to go into detail what happened in fight. We all know what happened in first fight, how it went. I'm not going to come on here, slag Ben off or disrespect him. It's not in my nature to. That happened in ring. I got the draw. So after that, it went crazy. My Instagram went from 1,400 people. I've been saying my message for God knows how long, and no one picked up on it. And soon as I got that fight and drew, everyone wanted to know who I were. Interviews after interviews, podcasts, turning podcasts down, people sending me clothes, all different clothes, sponsorships. I was fighting sponsorships off me. And I'm thinking, wow, I've changed my life. This is amazing. Best 6 months of my life, this. But it got too much. I was completely draining myself. I got into it too much where it frazzled my head. Totally frazzled me. Got air transplants. What else were it? Going on TalkSport, going to Sky Studios, having cars pick me up, people inviting me all over the place. Free holidays. No, I didn't take the invites though because I don't know why I didn't, to be fair. Like I said, I'm not a one for change, but I like me home, you know. So then second Ben fight come. I didn't think he were gonna take it. But we had a backup plan. We had another guy, a big name and big money, so I thought it don't matter either way, it's to me. If he takes fighting out. Get a phone call, the fight's on. I thought, oh, props to him, he's took this fight, buzzing. So I got an original figure, thinking, oh, this is it, I'll be able to buy my house outright with this. Mad. So I set off to camp, training hard. Everything went perfect. But my mind was frazzled. I can't explain the feeling. the people what never showed me no interest, all showing me interest. People trying to get around me. People freeloading on you. People trying to jump on bandwagon. And I saw it all, but I just let it happen. And it were mentally draining me, thinking, these people, when I were banned, were nowhere. And now they're all on me. And it ate me up inside. It did. But so we went to London for head-to-head. And I saw Ben there. No one's heard out from him. And we did his face-off. And like, in the first fight, Ben weren't as big. The second fight were massive. They were massive. A lot bigger, a lot better. His punching power went from 50% to 100%. And got to arena, trained hard, everything went well. I thought, there's no way this guy's beating me. I'm going to poleaxe him. And instead of starting from round one again, I thought, it's round 6. So I set off just trying to take him out, because I thought, there's no way he's going to do 10 rounds with me. So, yeah, we're going back a bit. We, like I said, I was going to buy money with house. So this is why I think everything happens for a reason. Me comeback, me purpose, spreading the message of mental health and change and everything. The rounds happened where I signed a 12-round contract. And it were near enough same figure. So we wanted to do 12 rounds. They signed a contract for 10. So it were in my favour. I could have pulled out fight. So I said, right, we want 12. You either pay or pay up or fight's 12 rounder. We've signed for that. So they made a mistake their part. So I got near enough same for fight as what I did for contract to change it 2 rounds less. So 6 minutes left off my time. I got paid a lot of money. So I'm thinking, oh, this is great. This is great. I'm begging them, please don't sign for 12 rounds. Please, I want the money. I just want to make something of myself. I want to just get out of this shithole. And they signed for 10. They didn't take the 12. So I'm licking my lips, me. Buzzing. And yeah, fight happened. Got to fight hotel. Confident, too confident. Like I said, I thought it was round 6 instead of starting fresh, a new fight. And I just tried taking his head off. Didn't respect his punch power. Never thought he could hurt me. I've never been hurt in a fight, so I didn't think that ever could happen to me. Never have that attitude, because no one's invincible. Trust me, anyone can get hurt. And I've been cracked off some big names and sparred everyone. What I can remember at fight, I'm thinking his jab's good. He's keeping me at bay. He's composed. He's not wasting energy. And because of his tallness, the shot what I throw, I'll do me a jab. I'll let her walk onto her left hook. And as I did it, he met me with a right hand. And, oh, God. Me ear in the first round banged. It was buzzing. My balance were all over the place. Like, I walking into doors and everything. And I can remember him coming at me to take me out, but my hands were up. And I'm trying to get out of the way. Then he hits me on top of eggs. My legs buckled a bit. But yeah, I can remember everything. And I just thought when they waved it off, I thought, I've let everyone down. But at the same time, I was thinking, how can you, like, people take this wrong way. How can I be sad from where I've come from? If you're seeing where I come from, us around here, honestly, don't get this kind of luck. It's one off. I've not come from a privileged family. We've had no silver spoon. It's been done the hard way, where the system is trying to keep you down and keep you from earning more than minimum wage. I chose boxing over school. When I was a kid, no one told me what school were for. My dad would probably say different. But I didn't understand what school were for. I didn't know. It sounds daft, but I just didn't. So I got stopped for the first time, mate. I were hurt, so hurt inside. Like, I was thinking, I've let everyone down. No one's going to support me. But in Birmingham, his hometown, I sold that stadium out. They were screaming for me. And I'll never forget that moment. And I've spoke to Ben since, showed respect to him. I wish him all the best. I want him to fulfill his career. I want him to be a world champion. Makes me look better then. And yeah, it's not over. People are asking me, will I fight? I'll never quit. Honestly, I'll never quit boxing until I fulfill my purpose. And there's way more to come. Don't think of that last performance. Boxing, sometimes there has to be a winner and a loser. And unfortunately, it was me what was loser. And I accept it. I accept that I need to train more, learn more, diet, get professionals on board. And I'll do anything I can to make it. And I'm in a good position now. And that is through the people, honestly, and a great team I've got. My trainer, my manager, the gym, Steel City, what it's done for me. It has all changed my life, and I hope this video is okay and weren't too boring. But yeah, there's going to be more stories on each individual fight, what I've had, sparring stories. I've got a few mad stories to tell, so I'm going to wait till I get some more subscribers, good count of subscribers. Then I'm going to post them. There'll be some good funny stuff like what I used to do and stuff. But yeah, I hope you like video, and I will be back. Well, I am back. I've never been nowhere. So take care.